Lamataji, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Mashiach, Omalak Yahushua. All praises to the Most High God for another day to magnify and glorify His name in these last days. Right, Lord willing, you've been making a call and election sure by praying, reading, fasting, studying, exhorting one another, loving one another in these last days, and displaying the same grace, long suffering, and mercy as the Most High have shown us unto your brothers. Right, hey, about waking us up in these last days. Right, allowing us to know that we're Israelites, to repent, to keep the law, right, to be covered in the blood of Yahushua, right, and to be able to be the first fruits of Yahushua, man, to be able to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in these last days, right. It's not gonna be a long video. I wanted to go into be content with the things that you have, man. Though you might not have the riches, you might not be in these big buildings right here, man. Right? Be content with what the Lord has given you, man. Right? I want to kick it off with this precept in the book of Tobit. I was kind of going into it last night. If you was tuned into the live, I want to go into the book of Tobit, chapter 4, and verse number 21. And fear not, my son, that we are made poor, for thou hast much wealth. If thou fear God and depart from all sin and do that which is pleasing in his sight. So that is great riches in the eyes of the Most High. If you please him by obeying his word, man, and you depart and flee from sin, man, that is great wealth in the eyes of the Most High. And you can be well content with those things because those things can never be taken away from you lest you be slothful, lest you be idle, right? But and they can steal your money. Somebody can come in and steal your money, man. You can lose your job where you don't have any more income coming in no more. But you always got the words of the Most High, man. Right? You always got the protection of the Most High, and that is great wealth. Right? When you dive into it on a spiritual level, man, there's no greater thing than the knowledge and wisdom of the Most High God, man. Of Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Malak Yahushua. Right? So I'm gonna read that one more time. It's a fire precept. It says, "And fear not, my son, that we are made poor, for thou hast much wealth, if thou fear God and depart from all sin and do that which is pleasing in his sight," man. That is good wealth in the eyes of the Most High. And you should be well content with those things. You should be well content with the Most High bringing you out of this world into this truth, man. Right? That's infinite riches, man. You able to have wisdom and understanding on who you are in these last days, right? To be able to raise a family in righteousness, hey, that's great wealth in the eyes of the Most High. And you should be very well content with these things, right? You shouldn't be out here chasing the money, chasing the fame, the clout, or whatever other terms that they like to use in these last days. And you should be chasing wisdom, with infinite wealth in these last days, man. All right, we're gonna get another precept. All right, all praise the Most High. All right, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, and verse number. I want to start at 8. I'm gonna start at 8. It says, "Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches." Right? Why did Solomon say, "I don't want poverty or I don't want riches, man"? Right? I don't want to be the richest man in the earth, man, because it comes with a lot of folly and sin and wickedness. Right? To get all of that money, how you think them people got up there? Through deceit, lies, murder, right? They did all these things to get them great riches, man. You think they got it by the righteousness of their soul, man? Right? Or you had to climb some wicked way to get up there. You might have to go to a damn Diddy party, man. You might have to hit the Diddy party, right, to get your millions, get your billions, right? So look, give me neither riches or poverty, right? And he's gonna explain why. Verse 9, he says, "Lest I be full and deny thee," because a lot of people they get these riches and they forget about the Most High. You forget that the Lord has given you all of these things, man. You start to boast in your works. Look, I did these things. Look, I put in all these hours. Look, I created this business. Look, I did these things, right? What was Jake say? I got it out the mud, right? So it says, "Lest I be full and forget thee." You don't want to forget the Most High God, man. It says what? "And say, who is the Lord?" Right? And you start to ask, who is the Lord? well, look, I did all these things. I don't even know if it even is a God. And that's an off mindset to have, man. You should be well content, right, with the things that the Most High has given you, right? Whether it be a lot or whether it be a little, right? Because everybody's cup's not the same. One man that might have a lot of riches, right? He might be able to know how to control certain aspects and things that he deals with. But if a man is poor, he get these riches, right? He might sin, right? You give a damn dope head millions of dollars, right? He's just gonna kill himself, right? It's not profitable for him to get all of that money, man. But a righteous man, a man that is of charity, right? The man is of alms. He's for his people, right? Hey, that might be profitable onto that man, right? To have those riches, it's all up to what the Most High is giving you, right? And you should be well content, right? And it says what? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain, man. Right? Lest you be poor and you start to go to steal, or you go start to murder, right, to get some money, man. Right? You start to do anything to get this money. You should be very well content with what the Most High has given you, man. Right? So all praise to the Most High. Let me get this other precept in the book of Mark, right, chapter 4 and verse number 15. Right? Actually, I'm gonna pull this first. So like, let me get this in First Timothy. All right, chapter 6. And I want to start at verse number 6. This whole thing fire. This whole thing is. Let me get First Timothy 6:6. But godliness with contentment is great gain, man. That is great gain when you are well content and that you know that everything's in the hands of the Most High and He has given you exactly what you need in these last days, man. Right? Because you might think that you need this bigger house and this better car and such and such, man. But it might not be profitable for you. Maybe the Most High don't see fit for you to get those things, man. And you should be well content with what He has given you at the very moment that you're in, man. Right? It says what? For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. You can't take nothing out of this world, man. It was an elder, you know what I'm saying, that used to be around. He said, I never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse, right, with all that man's stuff in it. Because you can't take it with you. So you should be well content with what the Most High is giving you in these last days. Verse 8, it says, having food and raiment, let us be therewith content, man. If you have clothes on your back, right, you're being fed with food, and you should be well content, man. Because there's some people that are without. Some people haven't ate in a couple of days, man. Some people barely have any clothes, right? So you should be well content with what the Lord has given you, man. Right? And praise the Most High, glorify His name, man. Because you might not have had these things in the world. Or you might have had things and the Most High took it away, right? Because it was distorting your mind. It was bringing evil fruits onto you, man. Right? And the Most High got rid of those things. And now, now you're moving in a more righteous spirit, man. You know? So you should be well content with these things because, getting these riches, it comes with deceit, man. It comes with evil. Right? Let me keep reading on that. It says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, man. So you fall into temptation right when riches come about. Because your job might tell you, look, hey, take this opportunity, right? You will be able to get a $10 plus, right, on your hourly pay if you come and break the Sabbath. You come and break the Sabbath, you work on Saturdays, we give you $10 plus each hour you work. And see, that's temptation, man. Because you chasing these riches, you chasing the bag, you looking to get the M's, you gonna have to compromise, man. You're gonna get tempted and to break the laws of the Most High, man. It says, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, and a lot of men fall into hurtful lusts, man. They chasing these women, right? You spending all this money for these women. That's why it says, let me get this precept. It says many fell out of their wits for women. That's in the book of First Esdras. Let me get that real quick. First Esdras chapter 4 in verse number 20. I'm gonna start at 22. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do you not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? Right? A lot of men, they do anything for their woman, man. They go out there, they do their wickedness, man, just to bring it back to their household. Right? It's gonna say that. It says, "Yea, a man taketh his sword." We know what a sword is now during these days. We know what a sword is. A sword is a gun, right? It says what? A man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sell upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness, and when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth this to his love, man. Right? So if you chasing that money, trying to get a bag, man, and you would do anything to get it, man. You would grab your sword, grab that damn Glock or whatever off the damn the side table, man, the dresser, right? And you go and do your wickedness in the dark, man. But you should have been well content with what the Lord has given you, man. Because you never know that the Lord might have a blessing waiting on you, man. Whole time. If you stay content, you be thankful and grateful for the things the Most High has given you, right? The Most High can also give you an increase, man. And see that, okay, this man, so he's able to balance these things out. He knows how to manage his money. This man is a wise man. He's righteous. And the Most High give you an increase according to his will, man. If it be of his will, he'll give you that increase. But whatever you have now, be well content. Hey, a brother might be on the bus going to his job, and he be well content that you even able to walk and hop on the bus, man. Right? A brother might have a car and be well content with it. It might not be the best car, but be content. Right? Because these riches bring evil and deceit. Right? Let me get this precept. The book of Mark, chapter 4, and verse number 16. It says, actually, I'm going to jump down. Verse 18. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word. See, we are all planted into this truth. We're all planted by the Most High God, right? The Most High God has put us in this truth, planted us, and through his will, wants to give us an increase. So it says what? So like it says, and have no, verse 18, and these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful, man. See, it become unfruitful, right? And you will choke the words of the Most High, and you fall out of this thing if you chasing the deceitfulness of riches, man. When you should have been just content with what the Most High has given you, man. Right? Because you going out of your way, right, to do things outside of what the Most High has given you, man. It's gonna bring wickedness. It's gonna bring evil. It's gonna be outside of the truth, man. Right? You're gonna have to do some type of mischief to get it, man. Because the Most High has not ordained that. Right? And if you don't understand, it's not for your ears to understand. Right? The people that's in the comments. Right? We speaking to the elect. We speaking to the Most High's chosen. Right? So if you don't get it, right, it's just going over your head. It's because these words are not for you, man. It is given to them, right, that know the truth, man. Right? So it says, let me read that one more time. It says, in the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful, man. Right? So you have to be well content with what the Lord has given you in these last days, man. Or else, right, you're going to fall out of this thing chasing this money, man. Chasing this bread, right? So all praise to the Most High. I didn't want to make this a long video. Just wanted to, let our people know, look, be content with what the Most High has given you, man. Right? And look where you have, how far you have come. A lot of brothers, they forget about, how far they have came. Yeah, you might be going through tribulation, you might be catching hell, but think about where you was at before, man. It's in your damn grandma basement, right? You was living with your moms. 28 years old, man. But now you becoming a man, right? You following the ways of the Most High. The Most High told you that you got to provide for your household, man. You grew, and now you have things for your own, man. Right? Now you know what I'm saying? Now the Most High is blessing you, but you have to see those things, man, and be very well content with all things. I want to get another precept. Right? It's actually one of my favorite precepts, because sometimes people do doubt. You get that doubtful spirit. I don't know where I'm going next. Right? Look, I just lost this. I just lost this. Well, look, hey, the Most High is always with you. Don't forget that. Don't forget that the Most High is always with you in all things that you do. Let me get this precept. All right, this is the book of First Peter, chapter 5 and verse number 7. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you, man. Hey, so the Most High always cares for you, right? No matter if you're going through catching all hell, right? You don't know what to do, right? You don't know how to pay your rent. Your car just broke down. Look, the Most High cared for you, and He's gonna give you the increase in due time, man. But be well content with whatever the Lord has given you, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that and have that spirit, right? Because that'll remove that doubtful spirit if you know that the Lord always with you. The Lord's He's gonna give me an increase in due time, right? You have the understanding, right? You will be well content in all things, man, through this power and spirit of Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, wa Malaki Shah, man. All right, so all praise to the Most High. Like I said, I didn't want to make this a real long video, right? Pentecost is tonight at sundown, right? If you don't know what Pentecost is, right, if you have a Cold Cuts channel, you can go into the Cold Cuts channel, right, and type up a Pentecost, and it's about 3 breakdowns. Brothers went into it. You can understand what Pentecost is, right? And we keep the laws of the Most High, which He has given us in these last days, man. All right, so all praise to the Most High God, Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, wa Malaki Shah. Kum Yashal. Shalom.